divided. Ayo takitobora na nje takitobora.
Ningo. Ngati ngona ngombe bale kungusana na gati yabo.
Abantu bale kungusana actually Shaban original. Njeke Samnyamoya. Eki number 1. Samnyamoya na rolenge president ya football Kenya. Ngakie. Lakini wana timu eyalenge ligi bati pokonyi mbo yale koleta se timu na rolenge president. Timu yale kwerwana. One gabidi nera kole kiaro sie timu yaye kuiwekana. No bonjole no wajita abu akarosie timu ya.
Ndizi TV. Ubwansu bw'Gusii.
Muna na ndo mwancho murigereria karokoro kwigena kwane no genderete kwego kya sokubwate miroberi onse getaseni kya Ndizi TV na bwo obwansu bwo Gusii cyaragire Chinsa Isato cyabona mugoroba jinga kingo kwarigania SMS Amayia manya ina kwariganire asenchira ere yobekiranu kore neritangana ke imati gaturanyore gatiyari ngo kwariganirete asenchira ere yobinge
Bune county nabo tutayisane kikwa abayibuli kibesa chikonya abana lakini chiri chinke asengencho yo kubagira abana nande county yengi manene n'ikibesa chito ne chinke
abayibori kobori wawe isanekana kirege ke bakonyorege kugere serikali ye county ya Kisii yerwete gosira semi
Chiro chincha nyoru kune tamu ya itantu expected tanyore chibese chichitokonya lakini ende chikanyoru korende umwesi miwara atina achaga explain
no nyamagega yoko nyoro we kubwatu kwa chibasari asichinsemo aoime county ya Kisii nigo cyabwato kwa saba iburi bago kire na oteba nigo kirabakonye mono
I already told the National Youth Service to provide some land for us to relocate some of the people who are in the most dangerous parts of Nairobi.
Omurai wense koine kiemeroberio yoko nganyuwa kwa baria bakirwe ne toigo asokorenda magimabo echinga kiembure nyinge genderata koine kiwa Ayamuna enda mangengo kwarganire ngo manya senchera ere yowekira nugendera gotonyora sensemo ya Facebook wetra Ndizi TV News Digital asensemo ya YouTube Ndizi TV News waigo ase website itona bokanyora wetra www.ndizitv.net erio togendere gusanga asobwa meritriane Everlyne Osero Lydia Mose tokubwatra na sensemo yemanyererio na waigo Petro Mukeira nero koine kyabuna chibichaneriogi na chiawekeire asenchera ya bende ngo kwargantucha kama ya Chinsa Isato so wekiranu korwa se county ya Kisii awase umuroberi obwoko bwatoka chichek basario bago koenekiwa ase chiwodi aoimeye county ya Kisii magega y'umuroberi yugo chakiwa bene n'umugavana we county ya Kisii Paul Simbarati nigo egati aba MCA babakora umuroberi yo ase chiwodi cyabo gati yabo ward ya Gesusu nabo igo ward ya Nyacheki umuroberi bago kogokerwa nabanga watana no chiego konya kegima chinga kyecho nigabara yabo baruro kubore ucha serikali komenta chibesa senchemo yogosira amasomo ase chiskuru muri keto Mildred Mumanyi na robotyo rwasubikirano
Setaro yane imechi bunge au eliokoro tota okwena nugeti chechi basari ase abaroki waba form 2 form 3 amwana form 4 nigonaika ase bunge nyalibali masaba ase nsemo ya Gesusu yekoragwa na Anton Kerage boigo ensemo ye bunge ya bubasi imeyanya cheki yekoragwa na Naftali Ongoba ase bono aba MCA bakwanira igoro yokwena nugeti basari echo
nilituko twachigeta abantu ba Gesusu chako ichicheki che basari chicheki chiribaga nyireire mono asenge ncho bokoreka nubwa abake ne budget ya Kisii County ekagera basari gatebana lakini ritukolia rero ninde no mogokonga ngurunde nguchinde kubwatuka chicheki gwetani eri bweyemo uchiasa abantu baito bagisusu elinda abana next week waira ne sukuru babwate basari eli abayiboli babo ba applied as a county ya Kisii.
Igonta getogotebanga edilenja abanke asengencho kulikuwa na shida kidogo, lakini our excellency Governor Arati tried to correct the anomaly that was there na indebona chibesa kuchiachire na watu wakikishanga wananchi banyodire
nigo baina kiabuna aboroki wa form 1 na baroboti baligo chagotigo magiga ase barachikwegwa chi form echo gocholia asokonyora basari yu
nimanyitinga bune county na boto taisane kikwa abayibuli chibesa chikonya abana lakini chiri chinke asengencho kubagira abana na ende county ngi manenene ni chibesa chito ni chinke aba rende ngo this time round to improve yake kurwe secondary VTC na rongo rutole chibesa na next week ngo chaka tore kuru chi form 1 ngaite na chichirate bana asini ini igai wiki go chango chaka tore kuru chi form 1 na ende baona ko chakira mambi ngo chaka tore moroberi bokoru chi form so that by next week abana bali ba form 1 bali bata aprete basari banyore chibesa na barabu wiki lianse echigokonya se ogo ase school fees yabo maybe ase balance ri baratigari
igati yabali banyora echeke yoni gobagokera omurubuli yo ase bamwakera omugavana we county ya Kisii Simba aratimbia ase okubanyora
omugambi to poro Simba arati tikomonnago seni asoko tajabwa goroka aba musia bana nimo kusiekara chibasali ndomatinga mubwata abana gose mugatwara abana kumusia kara chibasali twabire toko chandeka senga kientambe omwe musio itoge suwot Antonio Nkunde kerage kubwata no mugabane to port Simbarati tigomanna baseni aba musia musia kara chibasali tiganya saba abere
nago kiremana sengenche yokonyare pasali yegagaki nyasaye tigaseni omugambi ito
batoto dreiri atambe sane kiagera bayiboli ntubwate byagase binga sengenjo yechibesa
mogoka abana bache bagende skuru timbwate mangana mange
ase chinga kecho nigo omo MCA bwe ward ya Nyacheki Naftarongoba asabire serikali gocha komenta chibesecho elio gukonya gukinya ebirengo byechisemi ime county ya Kisii
eye nenchere yemo yo gukonya abayiboli kuba boost asibesa chiri bakurigeria abana babo na ende nkobori tole serikali yeito nonye national government emente counties chinyore chibesa chinyinge na indonye ndiye konyarikana erigerere chisemi mono asesemo ya high school chibesa chimentu in our counties elinde toya abayiboli chibesa bakandira abana babo chi school fees
Ngolipotelia egetaseni kya Ndizi TV iletaliane Mildred Momanye Miamo na umurikeito Mildred Momanyi asichinga kiechuni gensemo ya Masige East boy gumurobero yobago gokorekana kurawa no MCA bwenseme yo Michael Motume asumurobero yo obago kogokerwa na bayibori abate na nonyamagega kuganya asegeka omario ye nigo banyorire ogosirwo konene nabana babo nigo barachi kogenda chiskuru ekero no chiskuru chirabe chikoigorwa setamu ya kabere eikegocha aime yorogo goseime yense ya Kenya murikeito Fatamisi na Mange
Ange baba kichikora banyarako bagwikira nase wodi ya Masige East iri kwenyorera chibaseri chabo nigo baroki omogokobo nagoteba nigo chibaseri chirachikoba chikoenekia ngachi asirire omurobelio bwechisemi anene ase tamu ya kabere
chiro chincha nyoru kune tamu ya itantu expected tanyore chibese chichitokonya lakini ndo chikanyoru korende umwesimi warati na achaga aki explain wa chanyoru tu bona kare explain ti kare munta yere tre explain bona batoko mole mereri kwara nere no muntu buna ntutera abantu
okoganya na batokoganya buna intu abainyechi nande okwegena twegenete abarai baito bali borunke
chicheki chabwa tokuwa selti kolia lero kere cheki yale kuli ko siringi 3000 kero mwana ale konyora
bako kwa nani go banyarako bagochengera abarai babo aneno mwemsebwe wodi yo Michael Motume no mugavana we county ya Kisii po Simbarati aso wikirania chira chamagendero na bwo kwanike banyarako bagosira esekte chisemi
nanjengo ile nelia omoisimiwa Mike Motume omwana itoto konyire chipasali echitutarengere tinganto nyale konyora twachakire gwaka chisamunga na kitogo chikonyora chibese cy'abana bawo chigoswera keko gere bawo ikagerite nandi baseriwa bono nakire ngambu ya mono hamo na simbarati nere na mwakire ngambu ya mono
konyera umwana endere gonsira bakana nandi nyasa Mose seni nandi atolentere
Niko babuli obuteneri bwe county ya Kisii se omugavana Paul Simbarati banyarako bakwangoya okoena na chiform cy'abana bali aba form 1
andi batara haigu ba form 1 no musimi watara ngo mwali ko mutienyi baegu tikabata baegu na bara ko sembe konyere buna bande tuairo
Riwara na arate kare go explain ata from next week ngo chakare go sichi form igo bali babata bana form 1 basoke bawo sichi form echu baichori tosomya abana tosari butaka Gusii
Boigo nigo banyarako bakugikiria siasa cyanyarako bachiguterania umuroberi bo kwena chibaseri ase chinga kibwenerete nakoboria abarai bachichamo asekerenga yokwenekia amagendrime county ya Kisii
kulingana na siasa ya bereke korekana gochiase omweshimiwa Simbarati igoya abang'ani igoya kuna omonto kurukwa mwananchi mono nabo igo muibori buna bono ngokwanirega igoya abegento gete tari korekana kiyake kokere binte binge igo bitene ine bire makega kisiasa ekara abantu bategete kokora igo batakere babe abantu bagocha amasinge njiyo korosia magendero lakini bono abantu konyora abande babwate birengere bire bibe bitanyara gokonya omuntu kurukwa omwananchi gose omuibori ori ogendete gose kamna bono
asentundende eserikali ya county ya Kisii nganyara kwa bego siolia bene omuroberi bo kwena na chicheki go cyase chiskuru cya secondary omuroberi ogendete kwa boikirani gwa ase chi ward ao aserikolia rero nigo abamenyi anene kurwa se ward ya Masige isi banyara kwa bakombera na gaiga senseme ya kiobegi ekerenga ekrene banyara kwa bakwenyorera chicheki echi cyara kwa bachiko basira anene lyo kwegenderia se obugima bwabo bwa kiralitiko Patrick Taseni Ndizi TV kurwa echiro ya kiobegi yegotoka ime ward ya Masige East constituency ya Bobasime county ya Kisii Lieutenant Josephat Hamisi
Miamano muriketo Josephat Hamisi ase orobot yorurikiranu ko korigereria ari abereka okorekana se county ya Nyamira nige ya mateyemo korwa chinsemo chia bogeka mochenwa yaganire gosirwa erio kumurwariria omwanobo oyurwarire asegeka korengana no mugaka bwengeyo ochocho ndie kinigo mwano yaberega kurwara asababere bagutumeka enibo yabo kumurwariria nawe kabono babere bakwererwa asekera besokire na koboria ogosirwa kurwase abarai na boigo abasamaria abaya umuriketo Paul Kapokara norboti urwasobikiranu
Yamateiga y'umugaka ochocho ndieki kurwase kinyerekiga kyabugeka mochenwa nigo ekwerera enjira umwana yobagendere ko bagaguchandekese myake menge kuwatekana muno burwire obwandake wagendere ko babuko muchanda butaramanyekana wekabono
imyake ya ruwarire nigere myaka 20 ego chikobe 20 nande nigale ngo umwana umutindi utari gotakanonye munda ninje bwega nari kumugamerera twale ko banera lakini jaigete enga kigete agaso akundwa ni nonye ninje nabale kundwa ni amnyoga tikuchi egetireke akangite myoro mutuzana lakini nyasauri gurunero ngonye tibakainde bunaindeya
mugakundieki nigagotwerera enchira bagendere ko bagwetana ni umwana yoiga asenyagitali ao asamaraguri chikanisa kurendete baranyara ko bakonyora bokonye bonde bwensi
nara munjukanirie banyamesira na munjukanirie ase chikanisa na munjukanirie ange bosa tinanya kororanga nimbwa techenje ndinda akonyegere yaikire bono mwana uyo oikire bono na munjukani bono nkoligina nali gipaka nonye na ali nyangoli mate nali gina burwa paka nate kumonyore ichiro aralirwa amatuka 3 arange guko atari koligende namagoja naira ni nyumba ba igabono bunali nyumba igo narendete ngakongonda chitirisa akongondere mirangwa angatigari umurango buoka nalia jete kuna kuira nanse chinguru chiriya chikanya kuira nanze baka buna bono chikirete nyumba iyo nalia bantu bandi bajete kuba ikumuikera kumuikange
ningana boigo agendere ko bagakwerenga omuchanda bunoyo nigo boigo obwatete umwanonde oyole umunyaroko sogete boye egento wikabono bagenderete ko bagwichanira
bono nono yo kumurunyuma nere na babwate mujando kumukibubwekano nere nabaraire enseigo ano muntu osogete uri bwai nababwate omochando nguyo kabisa ekwera tari kwenyarere bono nero utakari kwenyara ona achire kuriginjira nkubakonyera yansinyire nere linda bakonyera
ng'ani yiga boigo nigegerete gwichania abange egekogera kuruhugesa barabake nigo barorire omwancho oyo iga oboka agendete kobaga guchandika ase bono baganirie kunyara koba bagusirwamo n'abarayibo gwanja unenchire ya moyo kubatolia kurwase omuchando oyo iga
yo kwa neva nisimachikioni eki rwarte no mwana one wendi uyane abo nomokake na arenge lakini around Isato arenge class 8 chagete ukwana mangana kite yani yobo so kura kinyara ukwana sabantu wasi batamede ko nyagitari bagatanga abwato pungufu wabo ngo mara nyagitari ngungare wate birore karusi wa gonja kanani uke bundu namute na guru Mombasa itiri at least batamino komoencho kanani lakini bado ndranyo abakonye
Njuna ndo mageni yake lakini nanyolete mna nachite no nanyolete ali nyumba tindi komaraka risku ago joso kibuli magekera akusibu nalingo chana moro
samali tango Florence Kirbo gichana utusaba okonya kurwa serikali etokonya umwana uyu turwaleira myake menge
iginko ripotire getaseni kya wanjete kya Ndizi TV kurasa chinseme chiga chabuge kamochenwa imeye chinseme chiga chebunga yabuge tutu wamasaba imeye county ya Nyamira inchigo nkoro kwa polikapa okara
Miyamano muri keito Paul Kapo karase oroboti ururikanu no kwegera muna ya Mateyo nichikonyora abasamaria baya barabakonye ase okumurwariria omwanobo dokwera nase county ya Kisii bunenchire moyo gukinia ekemere iki avocado nigabare mibekemere iki avocado kurwase chibunge bere bunge abasi nabo igobo machoge abono baigoire esako yechi avocado chekerero chimanyikainde muna has avocados esako ekorokwa geti avocado Farmers Cooperative Society okwana chinga kiechonigo abalimi babere bakubori wesoki asobonge na hotumeka libagerio ase ogusimeka chi avocado chi asenchire moyo kwenyorera engeria ase amatkari bosyo nabo igogo kinya oburemi anene ase orogongo rwa Gusii chinga kiechonigo serikali yaberege kubori wa gusire sakeyo ase okobakonya kubaroseria ase bakugacha chi avocado cho erio tichi basa gusarika muri keito Julie Kerbone kiranase chinsemecho na gutwarganiria oroboti uru
abaremi bekemere kia hasa avocado kurwase chibunge chabo machoge na babasini go barene kibakogokera ritiko ria rero maigo yogo chakigwa gwesako yechi avocado chekerero chimanyekanite muna hasa avocado iyo imanyekanite buna geti cha avocado Farmers Cooperative Society eryo gokora emechando yechi broker
nagaga buna abaremi ba hasa avocado asitwabwate omuyega bwokoegwa certificate yaito yokoba registered bune society ekiagera tugaikerekerengere ryoko rosie sako geringa aiga nseme ya seito ntubwata baremi abange sana bahasa avocado tukanyoranga karato kokora obonyo bwechi avocado kero monta sense moyaye obale merumbole to gitwatwara tukaretia to chamo torosie kiombeke twerwanirira soboni na soboremi bwa kemerieke
yaikire se chiploka chigo tusumbua chiploka chiga chiagerire amaguri tabeira amabe asenge jonga nungu tachamo na kikiagede twarosirie cooperative yega egere nyala gotoine potosuke na tonyala konyora ligurire bigi yake
kobotekana no gusareka kwa bwango bwekemere kia avocado ni gabaremi aba baruro koboria gochaso mugabana bwe county ya Kisii Simbarati kobaroserese bakogacha erio tichi gosareka chitaraika asechiro
osabanga omugabana wito twagwakire mbiyamo nasinge enchu yebitambo kerogente gokora byogotomisegeta irire to babaremi aba ya golden has avocado engencho yaye ditunde rinigo ditagete dirosie dibaga ekiarege kekonyora emirimo
bono ngosaba amang'ana yagende sabang'ina abang'ina tiga toruisiko totoka ase chisako mbali tonyora masomo egere na intu toruchikoni aria tosoka sarabu ekemeri eke nabo gekobeke mokiabo orabo murikwa onyeti kwarigetwe ne serikali iga nabo konyara kwirika yo monyene
kubotekana no gusarika kwa bwango bwekemeri kia avocado ni gabarimi aba baruro koboria gocha umugabana bwe county ya Kisii Mbarati kubaroserese bako gacha erioti chigosarika chitaraika asechiro
ntoganie onye konyarekana tonyore facility una ego down kose ya ego down ya soko aje product yaito totuare chikula ekero tokonyanga avocado jinjiri kogenda isiko middle di chiaga chuororo na lijitali gosareka
ntogani tikonyora ase toranyale konyora ase avocado ite kogachubuya elio egosoka gochiechire sokere no bwansu bwa avocado
abantu bari batarasimeka ekemeri kia hasa avocado nigo na barobu baburirwe gwesokie gusimeka elio chibakonye kwenyorera eng'eria
ase igo baria batarerikia otokoba omoyo na baruberikie tubwatira namo togenderere inde togendererie ekemeri eke ketokonya matukari mutu
so njengote abantu bainto bagusi tigato simeke chi avocado chiga chitokonye tonyo chibesa tobeka mubuko
kaki twabasorori simeka chi avocado ase obonge na kekonyalekana ng'a toramanya buya toratwara obumanyi buya bogosimeka ikaba basimeke mapemake ang'e bakworoki ng'aki ogosimeka so that tonyora chiasara mono chigokoboka
gingo reporter yegetaseni kia Ndizi TV eritaria nenjuli kerubo Miamana wa murikeito Juli Kerubase orobo tiorore kranu ekanisa ya stenimiwa PAG yotoka Chinsemo chiage sonso ime yebunge ya bonchari kaunti ya Kisii nigo yabetege kwarigania umusangirikano bwabasaye asekirenge kenene kiare kobasemia kobaorokerere nabo igogosege tabasaye chinchera chindonge chogokina anene mono chinga kechiga chierusa asokubakonya wetanga korwase mechando ao eyue koyoretwa anene goseyo korekana mono chingaki chobusaye
Jonomo Basta Reverend Asuma James lingana linene nogo konya ekegori kiabono iga iki Kenya ko bagutwara mangana yara mange mo especially to what a lot of things we should talk about kerto kwanire gore ya relationship ma obo amate wa bantabake nande na ukwana mangana na mariyogo yogotindia nigo ntete wakambia mona singincho ya baminto to batabageni banyaka bakunyakwa na sinchira yobo agari gocha sabana baito ande ntoli no gosemena mangana ya tiga kwa no ase bitu ne bitu byonsu ya Gusii ilinde tunyaka ko batogo konya ekegori eke
Asamarieta Nkoroku Cornelius Mugire. The main theme ilikuwa how to not succumb to peer pressure and how to know what's your goal chenye ulitiwa kwa hii earth.
We are faced with the challenges of people killing each other, and this can be dealt with if we deal with mental health, spiritual health, and also physical health. And I'm blessed having been to this Kesha and being with these youths, and I know God is doing something new.
Nchesa marita na votambe nchende mo Steven Captain 001 na niko nago kiranda kikwariga niko gocha Chinsa mechi cyagi sonso ikanisa ya Stedmi wa PAG na sama tukabere na nyoli bagalia benero gusangana abasaya sensemeye na ase ngubitwa sangira mangana rengeta abasaya mangana rengeta malyogo yogo tindia na kisavu chimbe ntekane kirinda nyaraka bayingote bya abasaya bali skali mbuna andake iraika ndiyo lirache ko bali koruko igoro gocha gototoria nyento gwancha kubwate chimbwa chingia kiri kiranyara ko bakigotonchoreri na gotokonya mono buna abana bale chirusa se chinga kibune chiga tiga bayibole munyara gutwara gusanga kwange amuna abana borokia mangana ye kanisa nyara ko bagokubasomi amangana ali andake batali gosomiwa sisemo ya chiskuru elinde tokonyegesa kukia bono iga gwetera kuboroki chinchera na chimbwa kiri chingia kiranyare ko bakiko bagenda livosio ase chinchira chiganiri chitabire kurengana na asense chisemo tenente sorongo rwa Gusii chitabire neli chikoria Kenya andeli chincha chitabire kurengana nebuku
Chingaki omo sembre nyinge gendrete kwene kiwa chinsemo a oimense ya Kenya koirera etoigo kwene kiwa a segatie chinsemo gatia boime yomo cho Nairobi nigombona iwese Dr. William Samuel Ruto ritkolera bagakora egeikaro nebyombe gose kyombe kyokera chego tenera asogo konya kurwania omo chandoyo okwana chingaki echo Ruto nigabaga kwene kemerobere mekeranu yokunganyiwa kwabanda bagendrete wakwa no muchando bwetoigo asenchire yamo yogotoria amagima mabo roboti orwaso ikiranu nigotwariganira n'umurikeito Vincent Onyancha
kubwata kanani mbure nyinga gendete kwane kiwa amone toigoni gomora bwense William Samuel Ruto aumera na wabwata ni batenretense mwenye basokano yetoigo Ruto kukuona kurasa nyumba yobora State House mu chu Nairobi nigate biribuna gati ya Kenya bange nigo barasa bikukunwa nembura iwe gendete gotua.
We have the challenge now of floods in different areas. And therefore, it is important for us to be proactive in terms of what interventions can we make. There are citizens living in very dangerous places.
Ruto ni gate beruna ngocha kabale kubanganya bali bara asabe kukunwa ne toigo yengo bwatakana nembure nyinge egendrete koine kiwa.
So that we can begin to inform citizens if they are in places that poses danger to them. We begin to relocate them.
Yigochinga kichi aborde kembe kia National Youth Service NYS kwa kibuna nkuru bale nsemo ijubono gati ya menye kurase county ya Nairobi aho bane kiriko kunumono nembura barachikobe kwana konganyugwa gochia asenseme yo limorioka.
I already told the National Youth Service to provide some land for us to relocate some of the people who are in the most dangerous parts of Nairobi. I had a conversation with Governor yesterday. I had a conversation with the DG of NIS. I had a conversation with the Ministry of ASAL and the CS Malonza. And so I think in that context, what are the flashpoints and how do we, ahead of time, deal with those flashpoints? How do we mobilize members of the national government administration to support all this effort?
Chingakie chioni gomora ibwense aliganiriyo kubwata na korwa sensemo y'uburendi otumi omanyibu abo likonyara kwane kinko bakonya baragati ya Kenya obarokane go kuno mono go chandika kubwata kana nembure nyinge eyane ki uchinsemo asoko ne kibuna ngo bakonya bare konganya korwa se chinsemecho.
And then I also asked the military, and I'm happy the Minister for Defense is here, to provide some of the capabilities they have to support citizens. I was very happy yesterday they worked with our teams in different parts of the country, including Machakos and other areas. So I think we just need to put everybody on the alert so that we can overcome this short season. I think they are saying in the next 3 or so days, as we also encourage the farmers and others to continue with what they have to do.
Ekyo getigarte bono ne serikali kane kibunango ligire chinchira chiranyare ko bakonya gati ya Kenya obagendrete gochandika mono ko bwatakana nimbure gendrete gotua abwasa abantu abange barokana gosiya magimabo ko bwatakana no gosombwa na mache amo netoigo ko reporter ya Ndizi TV iritirane nchenkuru kwa Vincent Onyancha.
Miyamono umuriketo Vincent Onyancha sechinga kiechunigo mokonyi bomura iwense Rigathi Gachagua aganirie abananchi koba maiso chinga kichonsi sikeria embre yone chikoene kiwanainde ase amatuko makare bosyo nigate na abakenya ambabe bakumanywa aliagendrete ase meroberio yokurwania makongwa yakoretwa kobwatkana nembre yona koene kyabune serikali ya Kenya kwanza nigo ebegete meroberio emekranwa ase abananchi bagendrete koboriwa kobwatrana nebyombe au eliogo tori wakorwa se amakongwayo yembra.
The outlook for the next week indicate that the country will receive above normal rainfall across the country. In that regard, all members of the public are urged to exercise caution while traveling and where they are in lowlands to move to higher grounds. On a daily basis, daily alerts will be issued to the people of Kenya to inform them of what is happening in areas where there is obvious danger and to appeal to them to cooperate with government agencies and other partners so that we save lives and livelihoods. We appeal to the people of Kenya as government intervenes to also take responsibility of their own safety. Kenyans are requested to be careful and not to dare nature, because it is dangerous to do so. The government, under the leadership of President William Ruto, will do whatever it takes, will apply all the required resources in terms of money and personnel to make sure that lives are not lost and the people of Kenya are.
Bono nigo abachumbe barache kwego keriari bagari saina sobo koreri bwabo magaga yoko igorwa kwa magacho abunge Towers ime yomucho Nairobi na magacha baga kwegorwa emambia lero numuraiweze Dr. William Samoei Ruto nago kwa na chinga kiecho Ruto nigate babuna nigo amagacha yo arachiko konya ase obo tumekyo buya bwenibo eyo yabereke go tumeka aseme sangerekano ase chinsemo au na boigo emebo gani asate babuna nigo chirachiko konya ase amanganande ya magendero imeyese ya Kenya nege tamkiro no nyana bokya bage kugokerwa nabarai abo baikira nawo gati ababarai abanogeri bechibunge chansibere naboigo mokonyi bomurai bense Rigathi Gachagua.
Completion of Bunge Tower undoubtedly instilled in us a sense of pride and ownership, symbolizing our collective investment in the future of this country. It stands out not only for the beauty it adds to the Nairobi skyline, but for its outstanding features that have been of great interest to visiting delegations and school teams on learning tours. Without doubt, this will continue to bolster the image of Parliament of Kenya as an institution and as a destination for benchmarking for other parliaments in Africa and beyond.
The only parliament in my many travels I can compare with this building is probably the Parliament of Australia in Canberra. It is as good as any other. It is even, I dare say, better facilities than the House of Commons in the UK, and those of you who have been there. So we come here today, Your Excellency, with a lot of pride and gratitude to the government for financing this project, and for your government particularly for ensuring that this project is completed.
For the Bunge Towers, we have gone round. It's a very comfortable place. You have everything you need. Please do justice in that good environment by putting hard work and serving the people who sent you to Parliament in terms of oversight and representation and making good laws.
You have now no reason, forget excuse, you have no reason not to give us and the people of Kenya the best of what you can do as our legislators. There is now no more reason for extra resources to travel to hotels and to places. I don't know whether that is true. Now that we have all the facilities here, the meeting rooms, committee meeting rooms,
na kubwatikana nengane yabirige koreta liberera imense ya Kenya yo kubwato kwa moyo ayo atari amayago cyase abananchi anene abaremi nigo bono omubunke obumula wamboka wanami abereka kubeka umuswada bose bwebunge wo kumurusia bisi omowaziri boboremi Midika Linturi gukwana samagacho yebunke nigo batebire buna Linturi tabwenera tikoba abisi kubwatikana nengane yo ase wanami arengamo nabaraibande gatiabo omubungo Laikipia North Sara Korere asebatebire bunani gabereka gutumeka abisi yabobe nabono nigo bamuganiriye abeka gwetigia emeremo engane yetraje koligererwa asebikaro byebunge asebono era samaboko yomonogeri bwebunge baganyete ebeke wetwa eryo babe bakoye kwanira ase ebunke.
In light of the recent events surrounding the fertilizer and seed scandal, it is with deep concern and a sense of duty that I announce the introduction of a motion in the National Assembly for the dismissal of Cabinet Secretary Honorable Mithika Linturi. The motion is rooted in grave allegations of gross misconduct, violation of constitutional provisions, and serious breaches of public trust. The evidence presented before the Assembly paints a distressing picture of negligence, mismanagement, and potential criminal activities within the Ministry of Agriculture, Livestock Development under Honorable Linturi's leadership. The revelations of the procurement and distribution of fake fertilizer, contrary to the directives of His Excellency, the President, and the interest of the Kenyan farmers, have shaken the foundation of public trust in our agricultural sector. Furthermore, the allegations of forgery, fraudulent activities, and attempts to suppress investigation raise serious questions about integrity and ethical conduct of those in position of power. I firmly believe that the gravity of these allegations demands swift and decisive action. As elected representative, it is our duty to hold public officials accountable for their actions and to safeguard the interest of the citizens whom we serve. In accordance with Article 152(6) of the Constitution, I call upon the President to heed the voice of the people and to take necessary actions to ensure the removal of Honorable Mithika Linturi from the office of Cabinet Secretary.
Tunataka kumwomba Linturi Mithika ajibandue kabla tujambandua, kwa sababu iwapo uchunguzi wa kina itafanyika, haiwezi fanyika kama yeye yako pale, na iwapo hana lolote la kufisha, basi ni apeane njia, uchunguzi ifanywe. Iwapo wale watamchunguza
agati yabali abasiretie amagimabo kubwatikana no basukano bwendege ya KDF ase Chinsemo chia Elgeyo Marakwet nigo bagendrete kweni wa ase Chinsemo au nendege boigo ya muimugetie nyagusira omutenerio monene bw'ikosi ya KDF General Francis Ogola ase ritkoria rero nigo Sergeant Rose Nyawira abaga kweni wa ase Nsemo ya Kagio imeye county ya Kirinyaga asabanta bange baikirana eriyo kubwatoka engora yabo naboigo esko yabo yomwerio nigo eyamate yamurera nyagusira ase emireme miya naboigo obuyabwaye abetega kworokia anenego chiase eyamate yaye.
Up. Present. We pray that you will shield them from every danger.
It is with deep sorrow that I send my heartfelt condolences message to you and members of your entire family following the untimely demise of your dear daughter. The late Sergeant Rose Nyawira Wachira joined the Kenya Defence Forces on 25th March 2018, and after basic training at Recruits Training School, she was posted to various units and lastly to the defense headquarters.
The cruel hand of death has robbed her family, relatives, and colleagues in the Kenya Defence Forces of a loyal and patriotic service member.
Nyawira was so hardworking. What a great honor you brought to my life when you were born. You are gone, gone forever. No more conversations and family time together.
Nikihumbeke moe kyoge kwegerera obone bwa mwenyabantu kia Amnesty International nigo kia bwatukire oroboti igoro yogo itwa kwa bantu ase chinchira chobotutukanu ase korengana barabatero no mubaro yo nigo berego komentekana goika abantu emiyemo 35 nomo abo machibu abo atararwe wa goika bono chingaki abantu 10 baenekiwe kobura kurwase chinchira kurwase chichera ase omwaka bibere na meronko ebere ne tato asekorengana nekiombe kyoba batanatibanya kumanyigwa gusekwewa ichiburindirionsi korwase abanyanyimbo nigo bayakwanaya chinga kibatu arege ikaro ase University ya Nairobi asebo igo bagikeire ogo itwa kwa bantu emeronke 5 babere chinga kichia amandamano yo kwemurunganiria ogo konga kubugima imeyense ya Kenya.
We're calling for more to be done to protect civilians, and we're calling for human rights monitoring bodies to be properly resourced.
We saw that African countries went out of their way to undermine mechanisms for protection of human rights, both at the regional level and at the global level.
In the report, essentially, we feel that the police have yet to take the responsibility that is accorded to them by the Constitution and by our laws to essentially police through impartial, independent.
Mwanchi omulgeri bono ayonaro na kwariganiretia seritko rya rero asemesa ya Amayia ye Chinsa Isato asenchera ere yobekiranu mbya mona sabari kibaito barito batoko bwaterana asoko eneki abuna amangana yaiga awekere asenchera ere yobekirana bari once mugendera tego torigereria korwase Chinsinyo Chonsi bari mugendera tego tobwatia Chinsa mo cha Facebook nindo chegaiga kefanyaribo Jodi Mbogo Moso tiagoteba noare korwa Checkpoint Butchery amabuko niya bodaboda omoga ka okiro amone familia ya ekorwase Chinsa mo cha Nyamira negati abali bagendrete go torigereria inyora semero byosi yose ya Ndizi TV naboko tonyora wetera Ndizi TV News Digital asensemo ya Facebook asensemo ya YouTube tonyora wetera Ndizi TV News baigo ase website yeto naboko ya somo wetera www.ndizitv.net ase Chinsa emeronko ebere elio tobe tugusanga usego kumanya amange unagendrete wataka ase ense yaito ya Kenya. Eria triane Everlyne Osero, Lydia Mose na retoa watirana sensemo ye imanyerero na baigo Petra Mukeira na rane kia chipicha neriogi chawe keira sentre ya benengo kuganiria uborigereri borobia na baigo ubutuko borobotoereru.